This is Morten from INKISH TV. Today and tomorrow I have the pleasure of being here at the Seiko Open Weeks 2022 in wonderful sunny Frankfurt. And actually we're just outside the headquarters of Seiko. So why not talk to Stephanie? You work here. What is the company? What do you do?
Yes, hello Morten. Nice to have you here. We welcome you and
Thank
it's a pleasure for us as well. I'm Stephanie Rohn, and I'm doing the marketing for the printing department of Seiko. And we are very happy to have our Seiko Open Week 2022 this week. And I would say let's come in and I will show you everything.
Perfect. So Jens, nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Last time was at Vespa, right?
Yeah, it
was not Vespa. It was Vespa.
It was Vespa.
I was just about to say Label Expo, but that was cancelled, right?
No.
Yeah. So it's great to be here in your domain this time.
Yes.
Yeah. What is
Welcome.
it? Thank you very much. What is it we see here? Because I mean, you said it was like the business areas that you do here in Germany, right?
Exactly. This is a small overview of what we do at Seiko Instruments GmbH here in Germany. Mm-hmm. On the upper floor, you see our industrial printheads,
Which is like with the main thing of this event, of course.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
That's my department. That's where I take care of.
Is that the new 1536?
That's the RC 1536. Exactly.
Yeah, 36. Yeah.
That is like our top product,
Yeah.
the most versatile,
Yeah.
the most interesting.
And when we're going to see some of the things afterwards, I
I will
just think it looks
show
so
you
nice.
so many
Yeah.
things.
And it was also great because I saw that even if you break the ink supply to the printhead, it really fast gets back
I will show you later.
Yeah.
That's really cool to see.
Super.
So the other departments are the components departments, where we have
Is it batteries? Or
battery cells, small battery cells, micro bearings, quartzes, and then we have a quite big department taking care of thermal printers, where we supply the whole machines, and also just the writing component.
But when you have these kind of things, as you say, this is more like electro thing. That has nothing to do with the printheads, right?
No, it's completely separated.
Yeah.
The technology behind it is kind of, there's a general idea behind this, but I just focus and I just have knowledge about the industrial printheads.
Let's talk about those. They're more interesting, right?
Okay.
And you know, what I like about this room is also that here during the Seiko Open Week, you're not talking technology only. You also show some of the wonderful things that it can do, right?
Exactly. We show a lot of our products, or the products our customers do, in order also to transport the idea that our printheads are very versatile and could be used in so many different applications, from printing nice images, decor, building materials,
But you forgot
textile.
one thing here, Jens, that I was thinking that is also interesting to see, because you have many different ink suppliers. We have Seek work here, we have Cow Graph here. So I mean, this is just another example that you have many partners.
Exactly.
Also on the ink side,
Exactly.
right?
We have partners in the ink domain, in the different industries. And also we show and showcase and shine some light on our integration partners. For example, like Cardis here.
Yeah.
Others are over there as well.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to show here during this week and also in this place in general is that we are connected to a lot of people, and that we can, even if we just supply the printhead, we then can connect further to create a wholesome solution for the customer.
I can tell you that some of the interesting talks I have had with some of your guests here has also been that this is a place where all the different elements of the entire printing process meets to talk both applications, technology, solutions, solve problems. I mean, you know that, but I can just tell for people that is watching this film, you got so good feedback on this event.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have like ties to the research area. We can provide contact to people who can do preliminary research, can make proof of concepts, and then develop a proper application on this.
And the samples you have here is of course aligned a little bit with what we saw before here as well, right? So
exactly. There are so many applications and so many possible things we can do. We can print on wood.
Yeah.
We can print on labels,
and
laminate flooring.
Is this like 3D print that you can also supply for? Or?
Exactly. Even glass.
Even glass. Yeah. I was just wondering, Jens, in your daily job, do you have time to get out and talk to some of the people that do all these wonderful things, or is it that is more what you do when you get to the open weeks, or?
Talking to people and talking to our partners is basically my job.
Okay, that must be wonderful, because I mean, I don't know how it is, but I'm just sometimes thinking that when you come out and then you see something like this and you think, oh, we're selling something like what you showed in that, and it can be used for this kind of thing. It's just like whoa, kind of thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. We see a lot of things. We can give hints what can be done, and on the other way, we see how creative people get when they understand how printing works and digital printing works, and also when they see how versatile our print heads are and what they can do now, what was maybe not possible years ago. For example, if you see the high throw distance we can cover, which is something I would like to show. This is, for example, this was printed in our lab, but it was stacked before and then printed in one time, and it's like 22 millimeters throw width, and you still get a sharp image.
And that is simply because your print heads can jet on a distance, or
yes,
okay.
because
so basically the print head could be moving from here to here in this height, and then basically still print on all the layers.
It is printed in this direction.
In this direction,
in
okay.
one time.
Yeah.
And the thing is that it is a mixture of very good jetting straightness, just basic good manufacturing quality, and also quite big drops, which are also quite valuable for shooting in a straight line, for example.
Yeah.
And this gives the possibility also to do things like tableware, for example.
So this is
where
also
you can dive
printed.
in.
So this is also printed.
Yeah, that is also printed.
So when we buy something that we believe is hand decorated by somebody in our own countries, we're basically fooled, right?
Basically, yeah. And this is also the part of industry that where we get our name from, that we started, and where we show that this is the ceramics industry. It's harsh conditions. It's single pass printing. You need robust print heads, and that is exactly where we can show what we can do there.
And now I'm fooled again, because I thought that it was like real marble, but that is not the case.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
That is just a flat white tile.
Let's move into the other area, right?
Yeah, right. So coming from this area, we also are quite well in coding and marking, where also the qualities like robustness and throw distance is also very much needed and very much appreciated.
We spoke to both Herbert and Andy yesterday about this,
yes.
so I think we have a good interview from them. So let's go here. Yeah.
Okay.
So Stephanie, now we're going to deep technology, right? I was just wondering, because I know so much about the printing industry, but you do the core things, the inside of the printing machines, right?
Yes, that's right. We are doing the digital print heads, and today or this week we are showing here in our laboratory how our print heads can be used in the most different ways.
And it's amazing to see, because I mean, you see something that it absolutely doesn't look like finished equipment. It's really like open, so you can watch and see. Some of it is for demonstration purpose, and some of it actually works. So let's go and check a few of the things out. Just briefly tell us what it is, right?
Okay, let's go.
Fantastic, great.
So maybe let's start in this corner here.
Yeah.
It's a machine from Idego, a machine manufacturer here from Germany, and his solution shows how our RC1536 can print in the vertical way.
So that's why you have
standing up,
the bat
right?
on this direction,
Right,
basically. Okay.
right, and it's coming out here, or going. Sorry, I'm the other way around. It's going in here and coming out on the other side.
And having the capability of printing vertically instead of on a flat layer, that gives some opportunities, I guess, right?
Of course, in this case, it's just to let our guests have a giveaway, which they can use maybe for their soon coming holidays, but in the right way. Let's say it's good for printing on carton, on packaging.
Ah, so you, for example, when you have boxes that are already assembled,
exactly,
you can
and then you can maybe print them from up, but also at the same time vertical way.
And is that something that is unique to the technology that you provide, that you have these options, or to be able to print it in all directions?
It's our RC1536 which can this doing quite good. Also with a big distance from the substrate to the printer itself.
Okay, so it doesn't have to actually touch it,
right,
basically.
Right, yeah.
Okay, cool, right? And funny, right?
Yes,
so have you brought to your family so you can
not yet, but of course we will.
And then we have something here that looks really amazing. What is it?
It is our own machine for test printing, which was made in Japan. Mm-hmm. And we got it to be able to make testings here or our own samples. And we have as well our RC1536 in it. Mm-hmm. And this time we are printing on these postcards.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks really cool.
And have a shiny cloth and a matte cloth.
Mm. And that is printed at the same time in the machine?
Printed at the same time, yes.
Nice. And that is just for testing. So that show that when you use the Seiko print heads, it can be used for inks, but it can also be used for different kinds of varnishes, right?
Right, yes. Yeah.
I think we will talk about that more later because this is really interesting. So what's next on the agenda here?
Next on P&T, People and Technology from Spain. They are our main partner of this event. We have many, many others who support us, ink manufacturers, electronic partners.
Yeah, because I saw that also on the table with
all
the brochures.
All of them are here.
Yeah.
Yes, and in this case, so this is what means the corner of People and Technology. They brought a lot of machines with them. This is, as far as I know, their newest one, Ink Tester Digital Pro. Mm-hmm. And here you have 8 print heads built in each
in
row,
4 sections
right,
of 2.
Two also of the RC1536.
And that is the print heads that can reuse the ink.
Right, the recirculation.
Recirculation,
right.
precisely, yeah. And what is the ink tester? What does it? Is it used for print or is it testing something with the name?
It's also for testing.
Okay.
You can basically print on everything you want to. We did it on textile last year. This year we are printing on corrugated cardboard, I think. Mm-hmm. But maybe they can also explain.
The days will show, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. And it's amazing to see that. I mean, when you now we've just been here very shortly, but you see already now so different applications for the same print head, right?
Yeah, right.
And I take that from a Seiko perspective. You work with marketing; the opportunities are really huge these days, right?
That's true. Yeah. Yes, right.
So it's just a matter of getting out to the customers, right?
Right. Yeah. And this is why we started to. This is one reason why we wanted to have our open week. The other one is we really want to get the possibility to get all people of the, at the end, small digital inkjet market. The most of them know each other, and we just want to let them come together, talk about everything, exchanging knowledge and finding new ideas together. And this is what we are doing with this series.
But I just came up with a question that I just have to ask you, because I thought that Seiko was a Japanese company, but we are in Germany. Are you both a Japanese and German company, or?
In Japan, we have our headquarters, and we are here, the subsidiary for EMEA. And
do you also do R&D here, or is it more like sales and testing?
It's just sales and distributing in mainly Europe, of course. But what we also wanted to do here in our laboratory, to provide the service, not that far away in Japan, to have it here in Europe. You have short distances, can be...
And the testing is when a customer wants to have the print head, they need to be sure that the inks work and the
Right.
controller technology and the chambers for all the things needs to be. So you can help them with that.
Right, right.
And the typical customer, that is OEMs, but could it also be like companies that have a very specific application where they want to work with you? Or
OEMs and machine manufacturer who are integrators, and they are building machines especially for special customers. And then all involved parts can also come together here and find the best solution.
we have a few more things just for
Yes.
the last few minutes here, because here I saw that sign that you have saying printing bottom up, because that is like we showed, it could print on the side, but it can also print
Here you
from
can
upside
print
up.
from bottom up, yes.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy. I mean, for us, it's not crazy. We are really happy that our printers can solve such issues. And for example, if you have a package like here,
So that's why you have these on the table, because I was
it's
wondering why
the
you
right
have the
way, of course,
Yeah,
is this way. But we did this sign the other way around to show you bottom up printed some codes, information, whatever is needed.
Smart. So that is typical for packaging applications in
Coding and marking applications, right? Yes.
Okay. And then we have something. This is also quite cool. That is that's printing on the wood boxes, right?
Wood box, right? Yes.
Is that? I mean, because I spoke to Jens
Yes.
at the Label Expo, and what I understand is that you with Seiko, it seems that you have the ability to print on almost anything, basically, right?
Right. Yes.
And is that like an example that you show in here?
It's just one example for many things which can be done. Again, with the RC1536 series circulating print head.
That is a big seller, right?
It is, for sure. It has the widest range of viscosity. That is why you can really cover a lot of different things with it.
And it's also some UV capabilities that you show in that little light box there, or
Yes.
it just looks like something that is ultraviolet, right?
This is
Security
right, the security ink from cow, right?
Wow, it looks great, right? And then you have, again from Ink Tester.
It's it's also an ink tester, smaller one,
Yeah.
like the Digital Pro.
Yeah.
And here, this time they are printing on small carton boxes as well.
Super.
Next one of the ink tester, we have 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's good.
And here, the security ink is printed.
Okay, so that is where you see the
Right.
ultraviolet. Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can see that when it starts rolling. You can see that on the other side, Chica. Oh, you can't see it. It's the hidden secret, Chica. And then the last thing we're seeing here is we actually spoke to one of your colleagues before, because it looks pretty cool that you have this snake on the just
snake.
to say that you can print on.
Yeah, it's just a demo printer, so it's just the roll is running and the ink is moving away.
Yeah.
But it's just to show how the RC1536 is regenerating the clogged nozzles by automatically by itself. I hope it works.
Because, but it worked before,
like,
because if you,
you
Chica,
just
we can
have
do it
to,
like this. So basically you take
like-
away the ink
right.
supply and it gets clean right away. And then when you open it, it takes a few seconds and then it starts to print.
the image is coming back.
Yeah. And that
Right.
is of course very important, because when you have a printing application, you need to be sure that it, whatever happens, you can go back to
Right,
an
right,
online.
right.
Yeah. Is that do you know, has this been like a difficult thing to produce, or is that like common today to have these kind of technologies, or
No.
no? Okay.
I'm sorry.
We are somebody who knows, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're just marketing people, right? So, great. Stephanie, you have a lot of people coming in today. Is it from all over Europe, or?
All over Europe, especially today. Yesterday it was the first day. We had the first day of our workshops, and today is the second day. And we have 4 different presentations, and a lot of people are interested, and we are happy. Fully booked, more than fully booked, and yeah.
Fantastic. Just to end this little first interview here, or walkthrough with Stephanie, don't you think it's interesting to see technology that is, I mean, it's inside the machines. I know that you, if you already own inkjet equipment, you know about the printhead and the technology, but here you actually see almost like lab tests where you can see inside the machines how it works. And we will be talking to a lot of different people here to understand a little bit more about the technologies, a little bit more about the applications and all the things that we find so interesting to be here with Seiko Open Weeks 2022. So thank you for now.